Wow.
I don't like confined spaces. The London Bridge. What do you think? Very happy right now. Living his best Harry Potter life.
Borough Market.
I don't really know what a beefeater is, do you?
Yes, it's people who eat beef.
Welcome back, and if you're just now joining us, we're visiting London, then roaming other parts of England for nearly 3 weeks. Today, in part 3 of our London vlogs, while Scott works, I'm surprising the kids with Peter Pan afternoon tea at the AquaShard, the tallest building in London. Let's head to the 31st floor, where we'll be whisked away to Neverland. The Peter Pan afternoon tea is bookable online. Definitely do so ahead of time, as this can fill up. At the time of production, for £70 per adult and an additional fee for alcohol, and £55 per child under 12, you'll receive a multi-course experience, starting with your choice of tea and ending with sweet treats. The kids kicked it off with a punch included in their meal. It's delicious. I ordered the rooibos tea, and here is my portion. This is the savory, and this is the kids' portion. On this sweet little Peter Pan clock. Adorable. Who's on your plate, Millie?
Captain Hook.
I have a Captain Hook too. Ooh, ahoy matey. And Oliver, who'd you get?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. That was a big bite, dude. Good? My Captain Hook is getting dirty here. He's playing in the grass. Go. There you go. Millie, you always wanted to have tea in London, and here you are. His first English peppermint tea. Isn't that good?
Very pepperminty, but I like it.
You like your rooibos? Okay.
Here's scone, some vanilla, some raisins scone.
Ooh.
For the scone, you have cream, apricot, and apple memon.
All right. What do you think? Thank you so much. And in this one, it has a little crocodile and clock chocolates. So you just ate a chocolate that said never grow up. Sound advice. Desserts, you guys. This is so cute. And we even have Tink.
It's an angel.
Could be an angel or Tink. So beautiful. Wow, I am so impressed. This looks gorgeous. Absolutely precious. And these desserts are fantastic. Very well done. I'm loving the scone right now. No, the kids are calling it a hat. It's really cute. So we're gonna dive into that, but
It's called a Peter Pan's hat.
I'm pretty sure these two have had enough sugar cubes to build an igloo. And there you have it. 2 hours of fun in Neverland. We all love this tea, so much so that the kids have been talking about it well after our visit. The theming, the food, the views. It was pricey, but overall a good value for the experience. I highly recommend it if you're a Peter Pan or Disney lover, or simply visiting London with kids. So what was your review of the Peter Pan tea?
I loved it.
You loved it?
I got pictures gymnastics there.
What did you think, Oliver?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Not a 10 out of 10, but a 9 out of 10. Fair enough. I would give it a 10 out of 10. Highly, highly recommend. Especially if you're a Disney
10
lover.
out of 10 too.
You would.
Falling down, falling down, falling down. The London Bridge is falling down.
Hopefully it's not falling down.
It is. That is the Tower Bridge. This is the London Bridge.
Yes, it's a common misconception that that is the London Bridge, but it's not. Next up on our agenda for the day, Leadenhall Market, an architecturally interesting covered market that dates back to 1321 and was once the hub of Roman London. Formerly a meat, poultry, and game market, it now houses retailers, pubs, restaurants, cafes, and more. Oh, and it's been in Harry Potter. In fact, one shop was used as the exterior of Leaky Cauldron. So naturally, we had to go check it out. All right, we found the door to the Leaky Cauldron from Harry Potter. What do you think? Ollie's living his best Harry Potter life right now. We're all about letting the kids be kids on vacations, but on this one, which falls during our summer break, we wanted the kids to keep up with their skills. So I challenged them to journaling about our adventures. Oliver took it very seriously, most of the time, and carried his journal with him, capturing every detail. There's nothing like learning on the road. Now we are going to Sky Garden, which is just across the street. We had to snag tickets when they open because they go very, very fast. So highly coveted tickets. They're free though. And this takes you to the very top of the building. I believe it is 35 floors, and we will show you the lookout. It's supposed to be fantastic. Sky Garden is London's highest public garden, offering 360-degree views of the city's skyline in a social setting. In my research, Sky Garden came recommended over the iconic London Eye, so we gave it a shot. Free tickets are released every Monday morning, 3 weeks out, and need to be booked on their website. If you don't jump on it, sadly, you may miss out. And if I may, quick plug that I'm a premier travel agent at Fantastical Vacations, and I'd love to help you with your vacation. Click the link in the description to plan with me and receive all of my London tips. On our way to dinner, we had a little extra time and ended up stumbling upon the monument of the Great Fire of London. It was designed by Sir Christopher Wren, architect of 51 city structures, including St. Paul's Cathedral, and towers 202 feet high and near where the fire was started on Pudding Lane. It was also included in our London pass that we had pre-purchased, so we didn't have to pay the entry fee. It's the tallest isolated stone column in the world and takes 311 steps to get to the top. It was narrow, and this mom was less than enthusiastic about this tall, confined structure. I don't like confined spaces. Starting to sweat. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, despite Mom's minor meltdown, it turned out to be quite a view from the top. And practice and counting on the way down for Millie. We climbed to the top of that monument, which commemorates the Great Fire of London. That was a lot. A short tube ride later, we met Daddy down the road at Ye Olde Cheshire Cheese, which was pointed out on our bus tour and recommended by our friends. The pub site dates back to the 13th century, and since 1538, a pub has stood there. It was rebuilt in 1667 after the Great Fire of London. It's been frequented by such prominent literary figures as Mark Twain and Charles Dickens, who even featured it in his novel, A Tale of Two Cities. How cool is that?
We're like day 4. This is literally our first like British meal.
Yeah, it is.
There we go. It's gonna be a kind of a big bite, so don't judge me.
It smells good.
First bite's delicious to me.
All right, fish and chips, mashed peas. Wow. Oh my gosh! Look, guys! He's so cute. Here we are, our last full day in London. Today, Scott is with us. Yay! And we are cramming in all of the activities and food. This was my favorite day in London, and I think the family agrees. First up, the Tower of London, which, surprise, was included in our London pass. This is an attraction that gets busy later in the day, so I highly recommend arriving as soon as possible, especially for the crown jewels. And one major tip for London, always check the times and closures as they do change day to day. Good morning.
Good morning.
It is Friday. Was it Friday?
It is Friday, end of the week of our time in London. So we've just started the queuing process. It looks like it's going pretty quickly. 58 degrees. It's really quite beautiful out.
We just passed by a Beefeater, but Oliver, I don't really know what a Beefeater is, do you?
Yes, it's people who eat beef.
Dog.
Okay, I'm actually going to interject here and clarify that a beefeater, which I learned on the tour, is a ceremonial guard of the Tower of London in layman's terms. And the Tower of London is a World Heritage Site built in the 11th century by a victorious yet guarded William the Conqueror. This massive fortress that took 20 years to build is the protector of the crown jewels, host of the ceremony of the keys, playground to the Tower Ravens, and home to the White Tower, a chapel, dungeons, and multiple exhibits. This whole complex is kind of divided up into sections, so we're going to Crown Jewels first because it gets very, very long. So we're headed to Crown Jewels, and there is a guard in front of us with a fuzzy noggin. That's so cool. For security reasons, photography and videography are not permitted, so you won't see anything from inside the crown jewels, but it was a breathtaking display of jewels and history of the royals. Oh my goodness.
The fudge cake.
This is just the cafe here.
So overall food quality seems to be, so far, just better, more natural, less ingredients. Very, very interesting.
The Tower Bridge stands just steps away from the Tower of London, and as we know, is one of the most iconic structures in the world. It has been standing since 1894 and is still a working bridge. So next up, that's where we're headed. The tower's over there. We're on the bridge right now. We are in the queue to go up because we have the London Pass, which is included, and we cannot wait to get to the top and see this view. To our surprise, the self-guided tour kicked off with a bit of a history about the Tower Bridge and the difficulties in constructing a bridge downstream from London Bridge without disrupting river traffic activities. It took 8 years to construct, 5 major contractors, and the strenuous labor of 432 construction workers each day. And again, there was a child-friendly activity to keep the kids entertained. During the Tower Bridge Cat Trail, the kids learned about its history and collected stamps along the way. What do you think? We just finished at the London Bridge. We bought way too many items at the gift shop. I got the cutest mug. I'm so excited to drink coffee out of it and cry when I get home. Cry and sip my coffee in my London mug. Next, we are headed to Borough Market to try some food items that we've had on our list. Specifically for me, the Humble Crumble. We have a little bit of a trek. It's about a 20-minute walk, and Millie's ankle is still bothering her, so Dad is the donkey today.
I am the donkey.
The historic Borough Market is known as the foodie capital of London, and we were ready to roll up our sleeves and dig in. I have been keeping a running list on my phone of Borough Market foodie cravings. Instagram has been my source of viral musts. First up, wild mushroom risotto, which was conveniently located on the outskirts of the market, and, fun fact, near Bridget Jones's apartment, if you're a fan of the movie.
That truffle oil and Parmesan.
Yeah, it's dynamite.
Oh my gosh. 10 out of 10.
Right?
Next up, Humble Crumble, the reason I was there. This is the viral crumble treat described as Britain's most nostalgic dessert. It's also really pretty and Instagrammable. Each person's crumble is customizable with choices from frozen custard, hot custard, torch marshmallows sprinkled with meringue and rose petals and more. Also, your choice of crumble and toppings. I went for the classic warm apple and cinnamon.
So Humble Crumble, it's delicious. I kind of wish it had the edible flowers that I saw on Instagram. But it's okay, I'll get over it. It's really delicious. It's different. It's got kind of like a apple pie, cinnamon-y taste, but the custard is just totally different. It's delicious. Very happy right now.
Rate it out of 10.
It's not a 10 out of 10.
8?
Yeah, I'd say about an 8.
Oh, interesting.
And Scott, my sandwich guy, opted for an artisan stack from the Black Pig that had his name on it.
I've got a Black Pig, the best one sandwich. It's roasted pork, apple slaw, some sauces, and Parmesan cheese.
Oh.
Can I taste?
Is it good?
Wow.
I really
Really?
want to taste it. I want to taste it.
Let Dad have his moment, guys.
It's very busy in July on a Friday during lunch.
Oh my gosh.
It's very cool though.
It is really cool. This is an experience. It's definitely a must, but
It's an
I
absolute
should
must. Urban market.
it's insane. It's like we're in line for a Disney ride.
Yeah.
There's twists and turns in this queue.
Last but not least, we had to try the viral chocolate-covered strawberries from Turnip's food stall. What's your favorite food in Borough Market? Drop it in the comments.
How is it?
Good?
It's good. I like the strawberry one. I think it's super juicy.
Borough Market was quite an experience. Definitely a must. Gosh, if you have a stroller, good luck. Luckily, we did not. It was hard enough just navigating with 2 kids in tow, but boy, was it delicious. It was fun. It was a cultural experience. It was just awesome. So now we are walking over to Shakespeare's Globe.
Well, the Globe, which was also on our London pass, was closed for the day due to a show, so we decided to venture to St. Paul's Cathedral, which is also a provided attraction on the pass. St. Paul's was constructed in the late 11th century, but the first Christian cathedral there was dedicated to St. Paul in 604 AD and subsequently destroyed by a fire. Again, no videography was permitted inside, so I'll share some stills from this gorgeous cathedral. And for our last dinner in London, at least until we return for one night at the end of our nearly 3-week trip, tonight at the Anchor, a bankside pub that was rebuilt in 1676 after the Great Fire of London, and the only remaining river tavern of Shakespeare's time. The views were unreal, classic architecture and quirkiness off the charts, And food was fine, not our favorite pub, but it definitely did the trick as we shared some bites post Borough Market. And honestly, the littles were a little over-exhausted from the long day, so we just didn't film much. But it was a beautiful evening and an enjoyable walk back to the tube. Share in the comments one place in this vlog that you hope to visit in the future. What is on your bucket list? And we truly hope that this vlog has been informational and entertaining. If you'd like help planning your next holiday, I'm a travel agent at Fantastical Vacations and I'd be delighted. Click the link in the description for a quote. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We appreciate it more than you know. Well, until the next adventure, thanks for watching.